Hello. It's time. It is time to be disappointed. I'm ready to be disappointed. JPEGMAFIA's new album, All My Heroes Are Cornballs, is out right now. And this is the reaction. My name is John Denton. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Let's get that out of the way. Let's get all that stuff out of the way before we go into it. I just put up my veteran reaction yesterday. I listened to Black Ben Carson yesterday as well, not on camera. I feel that I am ready to be disappointed. It better be bloody disappointing, Peggy. Let's go.
Pray you get comfy in your disguise. Pray for my thoughts on the other side. Pray for my children I can't provide. I feel 45. Pray when you shoot us a homicide. I was anonymous, I've been in front of you every time. This ain't a bridge, it's a kind of crowd. I put my soul in a heavy bar. Your blessings for real. Amen. Woo. These niggas been lying and praying for company. Bitch, I'm a demon, no punching me. Fuck you want from me, I put you under me, nigga.
I'll pause it here just because I don't want to miss any transitions if there are transitions on this record. It's amazing how something this crazy, the more you listen to it, the more it just makes sense. When you know when the transitions are coming, when you know the little beat switch is coming, when you know that crazy bit in the high register is coming. I don't know. I don't even know how that happens, to be honest. How something chaotic can be genuinely tuneful. I have heard this song maybe, well, probably 7 or 8 times now, and it just gets better every single time. I'm really interested to see if this continues in this direction, or, I mean, it's JPEGMAFIA, right? We don't know where we're going to go. I was surprised listening to Black Ben Carson that it felt a little more, in parts, traditional is not the right word. Traditional is absolutely not the right word. But it felt a bit more hip-hop than Veteran, which felt a bit more experimental. This, again, feels like it's going to be going in that direction. So, very interested to see where we're going. And the next track is called Keenan versus Kel.
Show me where the profits go. Celebration hit. You think you know me? Really wish I was Illuminati. Niggas waiting on the peg like I'm dropping Yandi. Too black, too strong, I'm a little thotty. Fuck a big speech, cause when I'm rolling, I'm pressing up speech. Down, bitch, work. How we gonna make this bullshit work? For real. How we gonna make this work? Facts. I don't know this. I don't know this. This world.
Put it up!
Yeah, buddy.
Put it up! Put it up!
Yes!
Like the niggas tell niggas no, I'ma shoot your cell. I don't think prayers and poems are nothing can help. Nada. It's nothing.
Everyone in the world was like me. That song would be #1, but that would be a #1 record. That was fucking amazing. That was an absolutely amazing track. I haven't quite finished it yet, but again, want to let the transitions run through. That was fucking amazing. There was so much going on there. It was so beautiful. It felt like the sunlight peering through the trees, but the trees of an apocalyptic, kind of like, you know, the game Limbo or Inside or something like that. It was like that, but then the sun, the beauty of the sun was kind of piercing through there, as if almost like you're recovering from a hangover or come down or something like that, and then the switch. I mean, I don't know what the guitar sample was in the background. He said Jack and Daxter. That would be #1 if everyone thought like me. I'm pretty happy the world isn't just a bunch of me's. It would be fun. I'd have people to talk to all the time. But, you know, it would probably be a bit of a disaster.
Ain't no corner.
What's that? I'm so bad. I'm the opposite of bandstand. What's that from? It's something so obvious, but I'm so bad at remembering where things are from.
Ain't no real money in rap.
It's all outrage. Y'all put this pussy in a prime position. For real. Young Peggy, I'm a false prophet. Bringing white folks is new religion. My fans need new. I won't do it like this.
Okay. Shouldn't have paused it on a beat switch. That was stupid. I just had the thought. I'm guessing the beta males that he's talking about here are the fucking bitches online, right? And get enough of them in my comments. Get enough of them playing twos on Rocket League when you're trying to play twos. The most weak-minded people in the world. You want to find the most weak-minded people in the world? Play twos on Rocket League with random people. Honestly. I'm taking it, it's just kind of attack on them. Not knowing what that sample's from is killing me, but I'm an idiot because it's something so obvious. But yeah, let me know down below, flood the comments. But I can't believe I paused it during the beat switch. I apologise to everyone.
Say what you said on Twitter right now. You only brave with a board and a mouse. You wouldn't talk, I wanna put you in the ground.
Okay.
I want to talk about it, just want to do it,
It's a grimy waifu. This is madness, mate.
It keep on dumping into. Take these bullets from me, that's my ooh. Whoa. These bullets coming at you. Grown, whipping the days in. My appetite made me nauseous. If we continue with the topic, I take the wins out with the losses. I hit the vape because it's needed.
I mean, this is fucking madness. The whole thing is absolute madness from start to track 5, halfway through track 5. I mean, there's the flute in there or the panpipe or something that sounds like that one level in Lumines where I could just bring the video game references in this reaction where I always die. That one with the red and white blocks. I can never get past that one. This album is strangely beautiful. But yeah, I mean, JPEGMAFIA type, but even had a bit of beauty towards the end of it, where it was just mainly fucking nuts. But it kind of reminded me of something that you might hear in England in the early 90s. Some of that music that I just remember at KLF and stuff like that. But, I mean, yeah, this is a gorgeous track. Obviously, there's nothing straightforward about it, but the guitar, there's loads of guitar in this album as well. I'm kind of loving this. I mean, I know, there's no kinder about it. I'm loving this.
These bullets coming at you. Take these bullets from me, that's my grimy waifu.
It's like every track so far, or the 4 main ones anyway, they've all had these sort of moments of the soaring beauty, and they're quite gentle in strange sort of ways. But then they'll cut in with something to shock you, to wake you up. Just as I'm losing myself in the nice kind of synths and guitar there, it just stopped. It just missed a beat and went back, which like music doesn't do that. But and I was like, that's just kind of like, that to me is like anxiety. You say things are like anxiety or music's like anxiety, but it's really full on. But that kind of side of the music of fear or panic, whereas anxiety is just having your beautiful serenity disrupted by an evil thought, by bringing you back down to earth, by fucking everything might just go wrong, everything's going to go wrong the next thing. That to me is this is the music of that genuine anxiety, where you're just getting like slapped in the face. Don't ever think everything's all right, but everything can be all right. And then the next song's called PTSD.
Young slut from the bottom of the East Coast. Keep the bookie and the money in a mattress. Bulldog a nigga like Trish Stratus. Don't stop. It's some spitting like dope. No lights, put us out. Special ops. Cops. All that bullshit. Don't know how that feels. Young Peggy, no deal. Y'all deal look something like Drex. Brexit. Break crackers and wonder why you ain't
Brexit.
If you get
Another bowl. That's what I'm gonna do today. Yeah, I'm gonna pack this bowl.
Pack another bowl today.
Hold up. 1, 2, 1, 2.
weird ass shit, man. Huh? It's a cycle. Going like Bobby, end up like Michael. I guess that is just a vicious cycle. Going like Bobby, end up like Michael. Get A&Rs, think I'm a la carte. They want me Kevin James, bitch pay me like Kevin Hart. Let the kids crown me king for this art. I can't bet on myself, man. It's like a cycle. I click a bitch of Adam Sandler bringing major pain. Damian Wayne, I'm the prodigal son. I just wanna.
Oh, surrender.
Like a babe.
Have I spoken for a while? I can't even remember. I literally can't even remember. I feel like I may have gone back in time. That song is amazing. It's obviously got insane now, so that's why I paused it. I'm probably sitting too far away from my mic as well. I'm just a little tiny dot. But sometimes when you're doing this, it's hard to find something intelligent to say, apart from, this is amazing. I never want to be one of those reaction channels that just sits there and go, yeah, this is good. But what can you say to a piece of music like that? I've never heard anything like that in my life. I never heard anything like that in my life. That's like if you ran Travis Scott through a dot matrix printer and you came out and it was just a Travis Scott song, but it was all dots. I don't even know what that means. Right, into the title track.
1, 2.
JPEG, because I like JPEGs. For the resolution, color, the tribe, everything about JPEGs I like.
It's yours. I'm flagrant. I can't keep no job. I can't commit. Damn. Guess who had a big beer? No whips, no chains, just a few tears for pose. Fast break, we jamming it, nigga, no floaters. Lame G and bold, straps on the shoulder. They gon' have to get the chat in the soul.
Everybody wanna say I do
Don't
this,
play.
I do that. Everyone.
Changing into something else again. All I could think of when I was listening to that track is it was like a Childish Gambino demake. Like a Childish Gambino song had been turned into an 8-bit video game. I don't even know what's going on. I'm getting so much video game stuff in my brain. This album is incredible. I'm saying at first reaction, no shit. This album is absolutely incredible. It's so complex, yet it's so listenable, and I don't even know how he's achieving that. I'm finding it more listenable than Veteran. I'm preferring it to Veteran. I did really like Veteran. Again, first listen.
You like the meal large?
The meal is gonna be large. The meal is,
The drink?
the meal is gonna come with a.
He played that to James Blake, didn't he? Amazing track. Fucking amazing, all of this.
I'm getting paid up this hard today. I'm the medicine man. Keep a sip in my hand. Had to work on the stage. I still feel like a fan. When I pass, I hope everything I did mattered to you, baby. If it didn't. We can find you at your job, we gon' be at home. Heard your nigga up and coming, we gon' put him on. No stop, one stop, turn Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking.
Steve Bannon into Steve Hawking. Oh, the guitar is amazing. It sounds like it's something from Red Dead 2.
She's a beauty, very special,
Really and truly.
and truly.
That's a tune. Wayne Wonder. More guitar. Where are we going now? That's what I want to know.
You wanna take me out, yeah. Take me out, yeah. They never take me down. They never take my crown, bitch.
It's done that thing again. Where it just skips a beat, just to fuck with you. It's hard to treat each track as an individual thing to discuss or talk about, because you go through a journey with music like this, and I honestly feel like I've been taken to the past and some of the future at the same time. I'm feeling very strange. I've not been sleeping well this week, but that's why maybe it's hitting a little bit stronger for me, just because I'm in a kind of bit of a fucked up mind state at the moment. But it's amazing. But you know, I do worry. I'm just gonna say "but" a lot, but I do worry that my insight and analysis is gonna just go like this, like a graph, like this.
Just in case you thought it wasn't.
That's like so amazing.
I wanna rock your world. I like that one.
What now? What now?
I feel annoyed, I'm feeling strange, I feel like gains, I feel a void. Kevin fair, I'm fire, I can't retire, I need the bread. Stat! Find the strength of mine. Hey, if it's good, then it's good. Break it down, this shit is out of my hands. Hey, baby, say it 2 times, feel like Casanova. Y'all be praying to Jehovah, I be praying to Hova. I never whip a soda, yo, still sold out the Nova. So find the strength of my image. If it's good, then it's good. Break it down, this shit is out of my hands.
My brain is starting to unravel.
Ford F-250, 2 of them, with the Wi-Fi and the nitrous
booster. I'm feeling like fucking you up. I still got this thing in the truck. Yo, and I never let him catch you slipping, kept my eyes wide like Kate.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
Things, but you don't know what to talk about. It's just something I grew up on.
Yeah.
Playing with pencils for fun?
We playing with pistols for fun. Mama said don't rely on no gun. That's why I'm fading you bums. Labels say that I'm fatal to fun. Just with a dash of doing 98 degrees. So fuck yo, I won't take a plea. I'm bungee jumping to my destiny. Post verified, cause these niggas really think a handle can handle me.
Bungee jumping to my destiny. I caught that, Peggy. I've not been catching many bars because the music's too crazy. It's not that type of reaction, but I caught that little Destiny reference in there, my man.
It's the young black Ali G. Falling off, I catch a feet. Hit the mirror, let me down with ease, baby.
What was that? Is that a Switch controller going on? Is that when you connect a Switch controller? That little noise? Bang! Basic bitch tear gas.
Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, and also known as a buster. Always talking about
What he wants.
None of that, baby. Scrub checking me, and his game is kinda weak, and I know that he cannot approach me.
kill rock, now I'm sending bullets at your zombies. You never harm. Niggas try to Vietnam, but I've been playing with pistols since you watching Tsunami. I'm not a rapper, I'm white trash and I'm mocha body. Ain't no career, I'm just hoping Madonna adopts me.
I'm afraid of everything, written like a ghost behind a wing.
Say this, we'll forget. Because there's so much from the real past in this, whether it's samples, whether it's TLC or Wayne Wonder, I feel like everything's from my past. Like everything's been pulled out these weird parts of my memory banks, but being pulled and digitized and kind of put through Winamp. It's very, very, very me, but it's also fucking up my head. But that's fine. I don't know if I could do another hour of it, but I definitely can do another 5 minutes. The second half of the record has been a lot harder, I think, a lot more complex, a lot more challenging in the first half. Nothing's been simple, of course, but the first half was really beautiful. This has been much more twisted and darker in the second half, but then again, it's a lot to take in all in one go. But I still think this is really quite something. Quite something.
Damn, buttermilk, Jesus. That's not a good time.
Keep going back to that Jesus on the Thought motif. I don't know if that's crept in at other points, super distorted or something, in the Dots freestyle remix, and then again in the Buttermilk Jesus type beat. But maybe that's been used throughout and I've not noticed it, maybe not. But yeah, Into Papi I Missed You now, the longest song on the record. What an out of my mind is twisted up.
I'm pretty sure I coughed on every
I know that sample. That was a Street Fighter sample.
bitch, shade, records, gold, cracker, pay. Round here, niggas really think shit great. Black ears, big guts, it's the mid-8. It's just a little baby. But I'ma take you niggas money like a reverend. Better than me, rather than you, I'ma bury it. Right. Trying to lead niggas to freedom, Peggy Harriet. Target, practice on an Aryan. Redneck tears, what a beverage. Dead cops on my song, that's a... Amen.
Wow. But there we go. Pretty disappointed, all in all. All My Heroes Are Cornballs. Wow, what an experience that was. Honestly, absolutely mind-twisting. During the ends of these video reactions, I try and add something insightful or something intelligent or just at least give my thoughts. And the beauty of, I say this all the time, the beauty of reactions and why I do generally and genuinely prefer them in music to straight reviews. Reviews have a massive advantage as they normally come from multiple listens and they come from a place of more authority, and I'm not trying to disparage that, but there's something so beautiful about seeing somebody's visceral reaction to music. Even when you're watching Peggy's video with James Blake and seeing it there, you know, it works in so many circumstances. And so sometimes I think you could see how my face is and how I react rather than just me trying to break it down. What can I break down about somebody who is creating music that's so complex and yet sometimes so scattergun? I feel like it's sort of meticulously crafted, but also Jackson Pollocked. That was an incredible record. The first half was so beautiful, and the second half so twisted that I kind of feel like I've been taken into the nightmare realm a little bit. I'm hoping when I pull up the blinds in the place where I record is not Silent Hill Dark Zone outside. I'm looking underneath. It seems all right, so I think I'm going to be all right. But again, like, people might say bars went over your head. Yeah, no doubt. Like, you're going to catch all the bars, listen to that for the first time. Good luck. Good fucking luck. Looking forward to listening to it again and Veteran again. I only heard that for the first time the other day. But like, we are lucky to have people like this and artists like this creating interesting music, and it's awesome that he has a big and fervent fan base as well. I've seen clips of the live shows; they look fucking nuts. I'm hoping if he makes it over here again this year or early next year, I'm definitely going to try and get down. Very excited to do that. But yeah, JPEGMAFIA, man. Like, not the easiest listen in the world. Not going to be, you know, on in a car all the time when the kid's in the back seat or anything like that. But, like, so complex, so interesting, so... I mean, it makes me feel multiple feelings at once. It makes, do you know what I mean? Like, what does that? Like, I'm feeling happy and confused and distorted and anxious and inspired all at once. I'm being pulled in multiple different directions, and it's all being fed through this kind of digital landscape, which I've been living in, as we all have. But, you know, I've been living in certainly since my mid-teens, and for many of you, it'll be since you were born, you know, basically since the internet came to be. This, you know, some people may dismiss it as music that's, you know, too internet heavy, too meme heavy. Who's not living like that now, though? Really? I mean, yeah, okay, the parents on my school run, maybe not, but like, you know, all the rest of us are. We're just living day in, day out on the internet. I have been since the mid-90s, so, well, late 90s anyway. But JPEGMAFIA, in a different universe, in a parallel universe, in a different timeline, he would be way bigger than he is. But to be honest, I'm very happy that he's big and he has a huge fan base, and he's, you know, sticking to making music like this, more complex, more difficult, more challenging. So such beauty in there. Let me know your thoughts. Were you disappointed? Following on from the JPEGMAFIA thing, if you got to the end of the video, you can say I made it, which is always good. Say unsubscribe. I made it to the video, unsubscribed. I like that. People were doing that on the veteran video, and I was like, I like that. That's a fun little tag. So yeah, unsubscribe down below. That's it. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what else I should be doing. You know, expect tons more content on the channel very soon. Thank you so much, everybody, for the support so far on this particular journey. We may have hit 50k by the time you see this. We're certainly getting close by the end of this weekend, I would have thought. Knocking on the door of that, and then just onwards, guys, onwards and upwards. You know, we're going places here, and it's super exciting. So yeah, thank you very much. Shout out to JPEGMAFIA. If you do happen to see this, like, you're fucking amazing. You killed it. So peace out, everybody. I've enjoyed it, and catch you on the next one. Hey!